Hey there everybody, it's Dr. Steve with Kinesi, and here we are into part 3 of your Start Your Healing Now, what to do and where to start when you have a carpal tunnel syndrome issue going on. So we went through in part 1, we did a little nerve gliding, and then we got the forearm going a little bit. In part 2, we were starting to make it a little more global, got the shoulder blades going, and then some neck motion to kind of free up where the nerves are exiting the spine to make their way down the arm. And now in this third part, we're going to go back to a nerve gliding, but we're going to do a little dance, and this is going to be a little bit more global using the whole body. And what we're doing is we're going to be positioning the nerve on a stretch and then mobilizing the spine from the bottom up and then more directly from the top down. So again, we're going to use my right hand because that is a convenient one. And we're going to use the post. And so this is going to be where you can be doing this on the wall, but for the purposes of the camera, this is going to work out well. So we're going to start with that same basic position where the arm is at the side, bend the wrist back so the palm is pointing towards the floor. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring the arm up out to the side, and we'll have the palm on the wall and the fingers pointed towards the floor. And that's going to be creating this stretch through the median nerve here. So we want to elevate the hand to the point where you get a little bit of a stretch, but it's not so high that you're creating numbness, tingling, or pain. And if you do find that threshold where, oh, okay, that's getting kind of funny, then you want to drop down just a little bit. So we want a little bit of a stretch, but not so bad that you're making things miserable. Then that same side foot is going to step forward just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the hips and we're going to go in our 3 directions. So we have the median nerve in a stretch position, and then we're wiggling the spine and we're creating some motion from the bottom up here. We're going to go into the side to side here with the hips. And so from the bottom up, we're getting the spine moving. We're doing all of these 3 directions that we do. And then we'll do that from the head. And we're going to do a little twist. So through the pelvis, through the body, you get to kind of turn everything away from the hand. Cool. So then we're going to do that same thing, but with the head. So we're going to take the head going up and down here. Yes, dear, I did it. It was me, I'm sure. You were right. Yes, dear. And then we go into the ear to the shoulder and the side to side. And this is the, I don't know, was me, couldn't have been me. I don't know who did it. I'm sure it wasn't me. Did you check with the cat? And then we have the turning from side to side. The no, 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 this wasn't me. I didn't do it, dear. I'm sure it was the cat. Okay, so there we did a little median nerve dance from the bottom up and from the top down. We had the nerve in a stretch position the whole time, and then we got the spine moving as we got the hips going and then the head going up and down. So there is your starting point. You have your part 1, part 2, part 3 for the median nerve and the carpal tunnel stuff, what to do and where to start. If you or anybody you care about are struggling with some pain, some numbness, some tingling, or something that's bugging them, don't let them sit home and suffer, but bring them into Kinesi. Let us help and figure out what to do and where to start and get them moving on a plan to feel better and function better. Until next time, keep moving, everybody.